Recent guidance from the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, along with the National Security Agency, highlights critical vulnerabilities in Microsoft Exchange servers. This guidance, released on October 31, 2025, underscores the urgent need for organizations to bolster their defenses against ongoing cyber threats. CISA and the NSA, in collaboration with partners from Australia and Canada, have identified that unprotected and misconfigured Exchange servers are particularly at risk. Their recommendations include implementing multi-factor authentication and adopting zero-trust security principles to enhance overall security posture. Next, we'll delve into the specific measures organizations can take to secure their Exchange servers and the implications of the newly discovered vulnerabilities in Windows Server Update services. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. In recent weeks, a series of vulnerabilities have emerged, highlighting the critical need for organizations to enhance their cybersecurity measures. On October 24, 2025, the exploitation of a newly identified security flaw, designated as CV 2025-59287, was first detected. This vulnerability affects the Windows Server Update Services (WSUS) component and has been linked to potential remote code execution, raising alarms among cybersecurity experts. Following this discovery, CISA updated its alert to emphasize the urgency of applying a recently released out-of-band security update from Microsoft. Organizations are now being urged to conduct thorough assessments of their systems to identify any WSUS servers that may be at risk. The guidance includes recommendations to monitor for suspicious activities, particularly those involving processes like suservice.exe and nested PowerShell commands, which can indicate malicious exploitation efforts. The rapid response from threat actors indicates a sophisticated understanding of the vulnerability, as they have utilized it to harvest sensitive data from diverse sectors, including education, technology, and healthcare. Sophos has reported identifying multiple incidents linked to this exploitation, suggesting that attackers are actively testing their access and analyzing the data collected for further intrusion opportunities. Moreover, cybersecurity experts have uncovered additional complexities within the attack vector. Research has revealed an alternative method for exploiting the vulnerability via the Microsoft Management Console, which can inadvertently trigger malicious commands. This discovery underscores the multifaceted nature of the threat, suggesting that attackers are employing various techniques to navigate security defenses. As organizations grapple with these evolving threats, the importance of robust security practices cannot be overstated. Implementing measures such as regular patching, maintaining secure configurations, and adopting a zero-trust security model are essential steps in mitigating the risk of future attacks. The ongoing vigilance in monitoring and evaluating network security will be crucial in the battle against these persistent cyber threats. As organizations navigate the evolving landscape of cybersecurity threats, the recent guidance from CISA and the NSA emphasizes a critical shift in how they must approach their security protocols. The call for implementing multi-factor authentication and restricting administrative access reflects a broader trend towards adopting a zero-trust security model. This model, which assumes that threats could exist both inside and outside the network, compels organizations to reassess their trust assumptions and enhance their verification processes. Moreover, the recommendation to migrate away from end-of-life Exchange servers highlights the importance of maintaining a robust technological infrastructure. Organizations still using outdated systems are particularly vulnerable, making them attractive targets for cybercriminals. Transitioning to cloud-based solutions like Microsoft 365 not only improves security but also ensures access to the latest features and updates, reinforcing overall operational resilience. The guidance also underscores the necessity for continuous monitoring and assessment of systems to identify potential vulnerabilities. Organizations are encouraged to maintain a regular patching cadence and to utilize advanced tools for threat detection, such as endpoint detection and response systems. By actively vetting suspicious activities, especially those linked to known vulnerabilities, organizations can better protect their sensitive data from exploitation. Furthermore, the recent exploitation of vulnerabilities in Windows Server Update services serves as a reminder of the interconnected nature of cybersecurity risks. Organizations must recognize that a breach in one area can have cascading effects throughout their systems. As attackers become increasingly sophisticated, organizations must prioritize not only immediate defenses but also long-term strategies for risk management and incident response. In this context, fostering a culture of security awareness within organizations becomes paramount. Employees at all levels should be trained to recognize potential threats, understand best practices for cybersecurity, and be aware of the tools available to them. This collective vigilance can significantly reduce the likelihood of successful attacks and contribute to a more secure operational environment. Ultimately, the implications of this guidance extend beyond immediate technical measures. Organizations must embrace a proactive, comprehensive approach to cybersecurity that encompasses policy, technology, and culture to effectively mitigate risks and safeguard their operations against evolving threats. As organizations navigate the evolving landscape of cybersecurity threats, a proactive approach is essential for safeguarding digital assets. The recent guidance from CISA and NSA emphasizes the importance of implementing a robust security framework, particularly for Microsoft Exchange servers and Windows Server Update Services, WSUS. Organizations should prioritize the adoption of the Zero Trust security model, which advocates for continuous verification of user identities and device health, regardless of their location within the network. This principle is critical in mitigating risks associated with remote work environments, where traditional perimeter defenses may be inadequate. In addition to implementing multi-factor authentication and strict access controls, organizations are encouraged to regularly conduct security audits and vulnerability assessments. These assessments can identify potential weaknesses in their systems, allowing for timely remediation before they can be exploited by threat actors. Furthermore, maintaining an up-to-date inventory of all software and hardware assets is vital. This inventory should include end-of-life systems, which pose significant security risks if not properly decommissioned. Transitioning to cloud-based solutions such as Microsoft 365 can also enhance security posture by leveraging the latest security features and updates provided by the vendor. Collaboration with cybersecurity partners and information sharing among industries can amplify defense strategies. Organizations are urged to participate in threat intelligence sharing initiatives, which can provide valuable insights into emerging threats and best practices for defense. Finally, organizations must cultivate a culture of cybersecurity awareness among employees. Regular training sessions that cover phishing awareness, secure password practices, and incident reporting can empower staff to act as the first line of defense against potential cyber threats. By integrating these strategies into their cybersecurity frameworks, organizations can significantly enhance their resilience against evolving cyber threats. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.